Good morning, students. Welcome to my class again. This is the sixth class which I am going to take today. In this class, we are going to discuss about the homework that is given in class number 5. The questions that are given as homework in class number 5 are as follows. The first question is if x equals to 2 by 3 and x equals to minus 3 are the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus lx plus b. At the place of lx, in the question there was a correction. Ax square plus lx plus b cancelled at lx and write there 7x. At the place of lx we have to write 7x. Do the correction first. You have to cancel this lx. At the place of lx you have to write 7x. That means the equation is ax square plus 7x plus b equals to 0. Got it? That means if x equals to 2 by 3 and x equals to minus 3 are the roots of quadratic equation ax square plus 7x plus b equals to 0, then find the values of a and b. Okay. To move to the solution, it is very clear that x equals to 2 by 3 is the root of equation. That means if we substitute x equals to 2 by 3 at the place of x in the equation ax square plus 7x plus b, it satisfied the equation, right? Substitute the value of x in ax square plus 7x plus b. We will get, if we substitute x equals to 2 by 3 in ax square plus bx 7x plus b, we can write this as a into 2 by 3 a into 2 by 3 whole square plus 7 into x. That means we can write 7 into 2 by 3 plus b equals to 0. And if you simplify this one, you will get an equation, this one, 4a plus 9b plus 42 equals to 0. Similarly x equals to minus 3 also a root of equation. Again substitute this x equals to 3, this x equals to 3 in this equation ax square plus 7x plus b. Again if you substitute x equals to 3 in the first equation, you can write a into minus 3 whole square 7 into minus 3 plus b equals to 0, right? If you simplify this one, you will get the second equation as 9a plus b minus 21 equals to 0. Got it? Now if we substitute the value of b of the equation number 3rd, if you observe the screen, equation number 3rd is 9a plus b minus 21 equals to 0. From that, if you substitute b the value of b, see 9a plus b minus 21 equals to 0, you can write this as b equals to, take this minus 21 to this side and this 9a to this side, right? Minus 21 move as plus 21 and 9a can be moving as minus 9a, right? That means at the place of b in equation second, at the place of b in equation second, we can write 21 minus 9a. So this second equation can be written as 4a as it is, and at the place of b we have to substitute 21 minus 9a, see here, plus 42 as it is equals to 0. And if you simplify, you will get the value of a as 3. Got it? Now if you substitute the value of a as 3 in b equals to 21 minus 9a, you will get the value of b as minus 6. Clear everyone? I think it will be clear to everyone. Now moving to the solution of the next one, question number 2. In question number 2, you have given that root 2x plus 9 plus x equals to 13, and you have to solve it and find the value of x. Okay, you can write this root 2x plus 9 plus x equals to 13 as, if we take this x to that side, it will converted as minus x, right? That means we can write root 2x plus 9 equals to 13 minus x. At one side there is square root, and at the other side there is no square root. For cancelling that square root, we have to apply square on both sides. So squaring on both sides, we get, if we square the under root of 2x plus 9, that square root will be cancelled out. It will be written as 2x plus 9, and square of 13 minus x whole square can be written as 169 minus 26x plus x square. And if you simplify this one, you will get a quadratic equation, x square minus 28x plus 160 equals to 0. And if you factorize this by splitting the middle term, you will get x equals to 20 and x equals to 8. As x equals to 20 does not satisfy the equation. X equals to 20 does not satisfy the equation means if you substitute x equals to 20 in the given equation, the left hand side will not equal to right hand side. Therefore, it is not possible. Therefore, x equals to 8, it is a correct answer. Hope this is clear to everyone. Then moving to the solution of question number 3. In question number 3, the question is, a 2-digit number is 4 times the sum of the digits. We have given a 2-digit number. The smallest 2-digit number is 10 and the greatest 2-digit number is 99, and we can write any 2-digit number as 10 into tens place plus 1s place. Here it is given that a 2-digit number is 4 times the sum of the digits, right? 2-digit number, the 2-digit number is 4 times the sum of the digits. That means the 2-digit number is equals to 4 times its sum of digits. Let the 1's digit be x and 10's digit be y. Let the 1's digit be x and 10's digit be y. I have already told you that you can write any 2-digit number as 10 into 10's place plus 1's place. Therefore, the number will be 10 into 10's place is here y, 10 into y plus 1's place is here x. Therefore, the number will be 10y plus x. Now, in the question it is given that this number 10y plus x is equal to sum of its digits, and here the digits are x and y. Therefore, we can write 10y plus x equals to 4 into x plus y. And if you simplify this one, you will get x equals to 2y. This is the first statement that is given in the question number 1. If we read further the question, it is also equal to 3 times the product of its digit. That means that number 10y plus x is also equals to 3 times the product of its digit. That means 10y plus x is also equals to 3 into xy. This is the second statement. 10y plus x is equals to 3xy. Okay. Now we have already got x equals to 2y. So at the place of x, we can write here 2y. So this equation, see, this equation second can be written as 10y plus x is here 2y, therefore 10y plus 2y equals to 3 into, again x equals to 2y, therefore 3 into 2y into y, right? 10y plus 2y is 12y, and 3 to the 6, y into y is y square, therefore 12y equals to 6y square, and if you simplify this one, you will get y equals to 2, right? Therefore the value of y is 2, and therefore the value of x is 2 into y, that is 2 into 2, that is 4. Therefore the number will be 10y plus x, therefore 10 into 4 plus 2, therefore 10 into 2 plus 4, therefore the number will be 24. clear. Moving to the solution of question number 4. Very simple question. Solve for x. You have given a equation root 3 x square minus 2 root 2x minus 2 root 3 equals to 0. We are going to solve this by splitting the middle term method. Here the middle term is minus 2 root 2x. If you multiply the first and last term, that is root 3 x square into minus 2 root 2, you will get 3 to the 6 x square, right? You get 6x square. Now you have to split. Now you have to find the two factors of 6x square such that their addition will be equals to minus 2 root 2x and their multiplication will be equals to 6x square. Therefore, if we write if we split this middle term as 2 root x minus 3 root 2x. 2 root x minus 3 root 2x is minus 2 root 2x, and 2 root 2x into 3 root 2x equals to 6x square minus 6x square, right? Therefore, we can write this expression, this first expression, root 3x square minus 2 root 2x minus 2 root 3 equals to 0 as root 3x square plus root 2x minus 3 root 2x minus 2 root 2 equals to 0. If you observe the first and second term, there is x as common. Therefore, if we take it out x, inside there will be root 3x plus root 2. In the third and fourth term, minus root 6 is common. If we take out minus root 6 as common, inside there will be root 3x plus root 2. Again, root 3x plus root 2 as common. Therefore, if we take it out, inside there will be x minus root 6. Therefore, the value of x is either root 3x plus root 2 equals to 0 or x minus root 6 equals to 0. If we take x minus root 6 equals to 0, we will get x equals to root 6. And second, if we take root 3 plus x plus root 2 equals to 0, then you will get x equals to minus root 2 upon root 3. And if we rationalize it, we will get x equals to minus root 6 upon 3. Hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, moving to the solution of the last question of the homework. In this one, 3 consecutive natural numbers are such that the square of the middle number exceeds the difference of the square of the other two by 60. Find the numbers. Let the 3 consecutive numbers are x minus 1, x and x plus 1. Okay, let the numbers are x minus 1, first number is x minus 1, second number is x, and the third number is x plus 1. As per the question, it is given that the square of the middle one is here, x square, the square of the middle number exceeds the difference of the square of the other two number by 60. That means we can write this as square of middle term, that is x square, and if we subtract the difference of first and last, we will get 60. Therefore, we can write this as x square minus in the bracket x plus 1 whole square minus x minus 1 whole square equals to 0. And if you simplify this one, we can apply in the middle as a square minus b square, that is a plus b into a minus b. So we can write x plus 1 whole square minus x minus 1 whole square as x plus 1 minus x plus 1 and x plus 1 plus x minus 1. And if you simplify this one, you will get a equation, that is x square minus 4x minus 60 equals to 0. And if you solve this one, you will get the value of x as 10. Why? Because the value of x equals to minus 6 is not possible, because it is given that they are the natural number, and x equals to minus 6 is not a natural number. Therefore, the first value is 10, the second the middle value is 10. Therefore, the middle value is 10, and the previous therefore the next value is 11, and the first value is 9. Why? Because the numbers are x minus 1, x and x plus 1. Therefore, the numbers are 9, 10 and 11. Got it? Now, today's homework. Write the questions. I am going to give you 30 seconds for writing this question. Write all these questions. Okay, hope you have written the question. Thank you very much.